Well now. Well now. Oh god damn it. Well now. There we are. Time for a trip into madness. New game. That's already chapter 3? Jesus. Edward Pierce, Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. A moment, I forgot to move this down below the chat box. Hello, Tent and Sonara. Hey, Siege. I bet it's Fishman. I mean, it's your boy HP coming at you with the Fishman. Yeah. The voice acting in this is less than stellar, by the way. Very much budget in places. Oh, that's a ring on our finger. Move with wisdom. Crouch, press control. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Hurricane lamp obtained. That's a weird sign. Bolt cutters obtained. Sark! Sark got fat.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on. What a putrid offering.
Look, man, if you don't like it, you're free to leave it.
To fight, you have been chosen.
Yeah, sure. Whatever, pal.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
Now, see, the problem there is ain't nobody got no eyes.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Keep shooting, Junior. Well, that's why you got stabbed. I like how he managed to impale him. Managed to impale him without damaging the suit. That's impressive. Like, that's the good... That's how you know you got that good shit. A moment while I adjust the sound in here, because that's fairly loud.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Our owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader.
California to Alaska. Can I up the graphics quality a bit, or is that... Oh. Already on Epic. Not the prettiest game.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Giving it all she's got, Captain.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had closed.
I have business here to attend to. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hey, Odsy.
I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigating.
Yeah, this is epic.
I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
So, these two skills can't be increased once we leave character creation, by the way. These skills can be increased. And these are taken directly out of the Call of Cthulhu tabletop RPG. Though I don't think strength is a skill particularly. Or if I were to go all in, I could start at 40% occultism. I can't remove points from anywhere else. Let's go in level 3 occultism. As far as I know, there's no way to boost this outside of finding stuff. Medicine, similarly, isn't easy to improve. These we can improve at any point, just by investing skill or character points. So we are a professional on the occult, or I could be an amateur in the occult. 40% is still a pretty high chance to fail, by the way, and I originally went through with eloquence at 50% and failed miserably on every eloquence check. Let's go ahead and validate that. We'll take a point out of there and put it in medicine, I guess. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Bitch.
I'm coming.
Very forceful shot there. Yeah,
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston.
I was going to say
Tell
a
me,
pompous,
Mr. Pierce,
wealthy
are you
piece of
capable
shit
handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If
with
you
arrogance
come
to
to me,
spare.
it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Maybe they're right.
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes.
Who talks like this, by the way?
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
You have a painting.
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Dude,
Yes,
she
please.
painted
All
a
right.
monster.
I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
I mean, she painted the cover of fucking Arkham Horror.
A warehouse on Darkwater.
Oh, that looks exactly like us.
Sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
4 cents, 1912. The Beluga Boat Company.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find
sure.
the meaning behind all this.
Something's not right.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
That's
she
insanity.
never heard a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things. What
Yep,
do you
she's
mean by that?
she's wacko.
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
That is the shittiest vest I've ever seen, dude.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Where did she live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
That's all I
I
need.
think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down.
Who cares?
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
It looks like he's half trying to gesticulate, but the
I'll go to
rigging
Doc.
won't allow it.
And look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Fuck you too, buddy.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Christ.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
Drink. I know how games like this play out.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
Oh, that's not worrying at all.
It's been shunned since then.
Inhabited but since the 14th century, still rich with the lost memories left by its lost tribes. Don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. The gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned or you mean ornaments the walls of long abandoned caves? Today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember their mysterious and tumultuous story. Drink of destiny. Coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. I should get rid of all this stuff.
The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. 2% medical skill.
I used to be an avid reader.
So if we take a look at ourselves now, we now have 17% medical skill. You get about 2% a book. We are stable in our sanity. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Ship owner, painter, schoolboy, the Island of Darkwater, Art of Sarah Hawkins, visionary for some, overpriced and polished for others, leaves nobody indifferent. Serious and reserved painter offers strange images with vivid colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Inventory, I have a lighter for the Lost Battalion, as well as knowledge of sleeping pills, some closed cases, and the North Atlantic. Off for Darkwater. We gain a character point. Having caused the fire that killed her and her family. It's the only clue. She left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the Island of Darkwater. Place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. I don't know if you've finished this game, Uggsy. I remember seeing you play it at some point. A while back, now that I think about it. Come on, load up. Patrol boat hit. Oh boy, Focus Home Interactive. Ah, so you know what's going on. I wonder if... I sure hope nothing comes out of the drink and tries to kill me. Looks like I have no eyes. Game by Cyanide Studio. Man, sure is a good thing I'm up here alone on this ship. Oh, maybe not.
We're almost there.
I sure hope I didn't see that trademarked imagery come up. The Scylla. Good old barely manned vessels. Sorry, was that a copyright? Oh, hey, stevedores.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Hell was that Reed? What Reed?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
Oh, you're gonna have shitty, terrible Boston accents here.
Sort of forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great pain to what a tragedy.
Like I said,
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood.
the voice acting is
Going for a
terrible
walk around
in
the
this
docks.
game. Go to the bar and talk to Bradley. Looks like there's no getting through here.
Can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
Nothing for you here either. Beat
But you
it.
can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
A specialist.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
A specialist.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops. They can't understand.
Prohibition, alright.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Nice looking place? Question mark. Oh, is that how it's gonna be, dickhead? Wow, you look like a real piece of shit.
Hey, Be careful.
Oh, look at... Wow, really?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
That guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up a tab. Others pay.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
Well, you've just told me they're a woman.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Who talks like this?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
The fuck does that mean?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
The fuck do you mean?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
No, no thanks.
That'll be all for now.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
You know, that looks like
Will
a...
follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
That looks like some sort of symbol of a secret society branded on the back of your hand, pal.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Cthulhu returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. May 21st, May 1847. Miraculous catch. We've given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks and welcomed the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch all the brave vessel had on board. A size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. Contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Evening at the Stranded Whale. Celebrate the return of our brave whalers. All the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Is that a harpoon gun?
The girl doctor.
Hmm. Excuse me, miss. You smolder with a generic rage. Are you smuggling liquor here?
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
The girl doctor. Coldie. She won't stop asking.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Well, that was anything but enlightening. Looks like there's still trouble there.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay. Why is everything blacked out?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Don't mind me, pal. I'm just gonna have a look around. Starting with medicine. Oh yeah, I have a point to put into somewhere. You'll notice, can't boost these. Spot hidden, eloquence, strength, investigation, psychology. Let's go with... Let's get some psychology. Large number of crab shells and what look to be oyster shells or clam shells.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
This photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
You mean a macabre souvenir? Macabre souvenir. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna have a look around.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this.
Terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the courier. Cat. How did I know Cat was a woman? Close that back up. Anti-redacted. Braining. What a Mark souvenir. Christ, Oopsie, that's fantastic.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Oh, a shitter.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
That should have been... Was there some significant... You mean the dates had some significance? No idea. What did he really do for a living?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that
Why?
somebody here wanted me to search
Would that
this
even come up?
warehouse.
Killer whale on the wharf.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Why are they putting it back into the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
Made the
Got to
decision?
understand them. They didn't know what to do with
Gotta
it.
understand they don't know what to do with
I
it.
think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Dynamite it? That's going to end poorly. Who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Hilarious for years to
Not
come.
exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
This photograph looks strangely like you.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Did all the writing, English was not their first language. I can tell you because Also, the person doing the reading, the stresses are all wrong. English is a, what's the word for it? Is it stress-based pronunciation? Where, for example, consider the word opportunity, which typically winds up being opportunity.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Whereas in, say, Spanish, French, Italian, you would give equal time to each syllable, as opposed to giving emphasis to certain syllables in English. Oh, hey, look, they've moved down the wharf. Let's have a look-see around. See what we can find. Well, that's a dead end.
Get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords. You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match. For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable. There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait. Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue. Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us. What brings you to dark water?
I'm gonna be leaving now.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
The writing in here is... holy shit, it's something. Crab battle. Look at him scuttle. Look at it. Look at them scuttle. Fun fact, crabs will just pop one of their limbs out when it's time to molt. Or if they think it'll get them away from a pursuing predator. You want to see something really crazy, go look up coconut crabs. Those things are insanity. They're also utterly gigantic. Hey, can I climb up here? No? Okay. Well, I wonder if I can move over there, get past this little fence. No. Impenetrable chest-high height changes. Exactly. You can't jump and there's no mantling animation. Don't mind me.
Damnation. I broke it.
How?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Why? Okay. What? So here's the thing. Breaking a lockpick requires incredible, absolute failure from the person doing the picking. breaking a lock as well means it's probably stuck. Honestly, it would be faster to just kick in the door and go in. Yeah, lockpicking doesn't work like that, by the way. Oh yeah, tell me about it, Ugsy. I failed two 40% skill checks and then succeeded on a 20 and a 15. But, so... the way lockpicking works is that you apply steady pressure to a pin, which is about the size of a pea, if that. And then you press against its spring. The idea of breaking a pick because the the pin snapped back down is largely Hollywood, or Silicon Valley video gaming. That's not really a thing. Okay, that's new.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
So, I'll tell you right now, it's some form of ancient Phoenician. Even having high occult means I don't succeed on it, but that was I had a 15% occult. Critical success, and found out it was some form of ancient Phoenician in my other playthrough. That's up to chapter 3, which is like 40 minutes into the game, if that. Anything back here? No.
Tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who. I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean
Jesus,
by that?
his teeth!
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
This is run speed, by the way. This is walk. Run. Walk. Run. Walk. Run. Alright. A lever.
A handle. It must come from these old winches. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
A ratchet device.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
It's a cogwheel.
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
I'm impressed how I climb with one hand holding a lighter.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating. Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Apparently running puts my lighter out. The true skills. Yeah, carry a lighter in this, jackass.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Oh, psychotropic effects, huh? May cause hallucinations. First time through, it's, I hope this isn't poisonous. Yeah, whatever, dickhead. Because I made the medicine check, I know it's not real. Was that a sanity hit? Stable, apparently affected. Write it off as a fucking delusion from the fucking whale oil you just fucking hotboxed. I'm gonna get high as balls. I hope this shit doesn't make me high as balls. Oh man, I'm tripping as soon as I step in this water. Really, dude? Really? Oh, I have a character point. Let's go with psychology. We're gonna be a brain boy. Checking your watch makes you lose sanity.
This is primitive.
Thanks, that was helpful. Real useful there, jackass. Why did I even invest in occultism? 35%. Almost all my points went into occultism. Failed most of my occult rolls so far.
Ugh, this place stinks.
I'm pretty sure the whole place
What is the
stinks.
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
This is the place they sent the fucking goddamn painting from, you jackass. Also, I'm sure the whole place stinks. It's a wharf with a dead fucking whale on it. The fuck do you think it smells like? Sunshine and roses? Crunch. Oh, alright, let me turn on my detective vision real quick. Stank water.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
No, it just looks very fucking similar. And this is where her fucking... She... I can see why we get paid the small dollars.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Great. Perfect. Failed that one too, I'm guessing.
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What happened here?
So every skill that I put points into has failed. Got it. Good. Great. No, I'm not bitter at all. Failed my occultism check despite the 35%. Failed the fucking mirror 35%. Succeeded on medicine. I'm beginning to think the lower your skill is, the more likely you are to succeed. Why spend points at all? Oh, because I didn't apply them. Alright, fair enough.
Someone has settled in here.
Out the door,
And
dumbass!
whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd
Who
like to go
talks
and
like
see the
this?
mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Ooh, that jank.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the
Who
mansion?
talks like this?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Oh, I really
Look behind
cruised
you,
into
at
here.
the top of the ridge.
A bunch of dumb shit to enter the warehouse before. Oh,
You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
it's more that I have no idea if I'm succeeding or failing checks. Especially, it's usually... This is why it would have been a good idea to give you a... You succeeded. You failed. Aside from the fail a skill check, which is almost the first trophy everyone gets. That's a really quiet engine on that car. That dude's smile is already widened, by the way. I don't know what she's talking about.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're not the first to talk about. It's not better translation. This isn't the first time I've heard of Winchester.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
Warned me
You
about
managed
him.
to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I
Not
suppose.
far from the mark.
But kinda unfair at the same time.
What does that mean?
Know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family.
I need to know
He got nowhere
something.
to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I need to see something. Focus Home Interactive. A French independent game company. Cyanide Studios. French game developer. Oh. That explains the really, really weird translation. It's Eurojank. Anything I should be aware of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
I'm sure this sounds a lot better in French.
But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
Real force of nature.
That old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Place is falling
I don't
into ruin.
believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Let's not waste time.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Sure.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I mean, this isn't weird at all. Can I get a lantern, a flashlight, something like that? I laid me down and slept. I awakened, for the Lord sustained me. Psalms 3:5. Why did you bring me to the graveyard?
Poor kid. Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
No! How is it strange? They were buried on their property! Rich people do that shit all the time. It's called a mausoleum.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Can I take this lantern? No? Hello, bugs that are phasing in and out of existence, running in the same patterns.
Charles Hawkins' grave.
Why would they be buried here? Fucker, do you not know the eccentricities of the idle rich? Christ. Oh, hey, a lighthouse. Very briefly stretched into infinity. Thanks, God Ray. Oh, I guess there's a tree in the way. Convenient. Fucking palatial mansion here.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do.
The terrible
Go
old
on,
man.
then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
You're a bit late, fucker.
Shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Why are you
You're
echoing?
right. Let's go.
What now?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
The easiest talk down. I had the unlocked option. I didn't want to risk going with strength there. Looking for the scene of the fire. Oh, I've been pinged somewhere.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
You hear that?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Ew.
What does this tell me?
Oh, Christ. Alright, detecto-vision time.
What kind of meat is this?
That's weird looking. Yeah, so did I. Is that it? Oh.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
God, that's a bizarre looking thing.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Curiously unspoiled, or maybe horribly spoiled. Did I fail all of those?
Silas managed to bring the fire under control. But it was
Let's see
already
if I
too
can
late
find
for the
something the cops missed.
Like, 40% chance to succeed. You'd think I'd get at least a few of them.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Yeah, small mercies there.
Did someone escape the fire? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
So you could get a lantern. Somehow missed that.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I wasn't done. Damn it, I can't close him in.
Just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Damn shame I don't have picks, although I'd probably break them. History of medicine in the 18th century. So what, another 2%? Yep. Oh, I have 3 available character points now. So apparently I need this to be like 90% before I go any further. Professional level. Can't figure out basic shit.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? A crowbar could prove useful. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. dated 1818.
I should go upstairs, see what's up there. Never mind, not going upstairs. Gonna bet this door is locked.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Yes, wow, and why and how are lamps still on?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Actually, that was supposed to be how revenge will destroy an individual and man is the real monster, but sure, let's go with that.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Ha 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 ha, Clint. You know, maybe take some of these musty journals, things of that nature, you know, investigate like a detective would. The many handwritten manuscripts.
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Something on the bookshelf back there, too, had a little glint.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Actually, let me take a look and see if that was. Yeah, that's 20,000 Leagues Under the Seas. Illustrated.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes and behave your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her to come to her senses. How do two families secede? If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Weller. Whoa, that was a little creepy. Of course it's locked. And my picks are broken. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Let's go to a reconstruction and get fucked again. I have a crowbar. Yeah.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Let's see. Shoggoth. Yaki? Polyp? Ghosts? Hounds of Tindalos, maybe? Yeah, for those not aware, Lovecraft was a massive racist. His cat was named a certain word that starts with an N.
Locked.
An office key. Maybe now I can go into the fucking office and find out what's going on. That looks like moving forward.
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
See if I fuck this up. No.
Perfect.
Now we've got 2 ways into the office. Let's not disturb the,
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together and forever it will bind us.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
230, that's a lot of money. Especially in the early 1900s. 170, 200, 230, 350, 270, 410, 250, 600, 820, 1160, 430. Return, painting for FS, exhibition, 1680. The Shambler for FS, gift. Yeah, failing that would be hilarious, because I have the key.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of the most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Oh, you know, that doesn't earn any, you know, fucking interest at all. The giant fucking machete slashes on the goddamn door and wall. And the canvas.
This door is locked.
Been through here already. Those... Oh, dead flowers. Those aren't poppies, are they? Who the fuck is this, and why do they look like the Witchfinder General? Oh, there he is.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
This piano is in disrepair.
Okay.
Looks like the Hawkins... This place was falling apart long before the fire.
I mean, I found paintings that there was a massive sum of money being brought in, so the house should not have been in disrepair. Oh, is that set to do that every time you walk by? Huh.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult?
No!
What was she trying to achieve?
No! The creature's not yet anchored in our dimension. An expulsion ritual might work as long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the Elder Sign among the glyphs make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful, though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Was she? Was she into the occult? With this ceremonial circle here? I don't know, man. Seems fishy. 64 and he can still swing an axe like a motherfucker. Something's wrong with that.
Bradley? Is that you? Is anyone there?
Fair enough, Siege. Oh, is that a painting of me? It is. Hang on, I have to wait for my beard hair to...
You! Stop!
Catch the thief. I have no idea what that icon in the lower right meant. That wasn't a big enough jump to warrant that.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
That is not enough of a jump to warrant that level of recovery. Oh, lantern oil.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Gain 4 character points. Wow, that was fast. I suspect I'm going to have need of that sooner than later.
It looks like an old Seaway map.
Someone has added coordinates to this old sea map. They make up a journey. The Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus, the Saint Claudine. Oil refill.
You really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Okay, guys? Guys, I want you to understand. That... So it looks like a very badly photoshopped head. Fucking... Oh god, brain, don't fuck me on this one. Rob Halford of Judas Priest. And fucking whoever this is. I'm sorry, this just looks like fucking Rob Halford. I can't get over that. It's like someone fucking cut and pasted Rob Halford's head. This is just woefully out of place. Like, it stands out the most. And that one just looks slightly out of place. Like, very clearly someone cut and pasted a head. Is it me, or does his right hand look withered as hell and far too small?
I wonder who the man with the glasses is.
PS1 Hagrid HD remix.
Probably another friend of Hawkins. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Legit question, how would he have had time to do this?
Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log.
The North all morning, Captain Hamilton's confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Yeah, that's the other thing. How would the globe reset to not be sitting on the correct coordinates after he went in? 23, we've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater, we have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty hold. The Scylla and the Hamilton are only memories. 33 north, 53 west.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
It's the star!
Looks like it worked.
Really?
Well done, Pierce.
It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
You know, I would want to look into shit like this, by the way. Because there could be...
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign
That gave me 5% occultism.
trips.
Glad I didn't miss that. Gonna need every 5%, every percent I can get. Tell me again how that wouldn't be noticed, you know, immediately. Tunnels under the Hawkins Mansion, the secret cave. Inside the Hawkins Mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of the survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting. Detective and police officer set after him. The English.
Secret passage. Under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must 3 seats.
Look.
A, the fuck is that? B.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place?
Nah!
Who were the others?
Nah!
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
You don't say.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
We must 3 seats. I could shove him from here and make it look like an accident. Then I'd have his gun to myself.
Pierce, where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
Go to the main cave. Is this the main cave or is that the main cave? I don't know. Uggs, which one of these is the main cave? I need outside assistance. This is down at the bottom. He's waiting up by the door. Below is the main cave? Okay. Oh, he needs let in.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
A lot of dream catchers.
An old diary.
Diary of the pastor's wife. The lost tribe, they worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
A sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old.
Oh, that's not unusual or weird or suspicious at all. No occultism for that. Try not bumping into those. Oh, there he is.
There you are again.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
I have a
It's an
lockpick.
underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. Please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance.
I
I'll try
have
to
a
catch up without
lockpick! I have a lockpick! There is a lock on the door! And a crowbar! Holy dog shit!
Time has weakened these structures.
As it usually does. All I can hear right now is Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
I don't have time to search them all.
Maybe you should search one of them then, jackass.
This oil again. What is it used for?
Maybe you should make an educated guess. You know, that thing that detectives and private investigators do. Despite us clearly being neither. But this one's open.
What's going on here?
Why don't you find out?
Pierce!
That wasn't
Your
audible
voice
at
now.
all.
We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
A mass grave. A table for sacrifice?
Oh, damn it. I should have looked around first.
I gotta...
Sark!
I can't breathe. What's happening?
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Salt Diary. Oh, I have a character point. I might need to fight my way out of something, so yeah. Sanity, still stable. Also, I'd like to point out, being involved in a war is already a fairly decent sanity hit, but the thing is, in Call of Cthulhu, after you've lost sanity to something as severe as that, you kind of don't lose sanity from seeing someone die or things of that nature. The distressed model swap.
The pre-Columbian tribal dagger. Probably destined for scarification rituals.
Well, take it. You need a weapon. Good. It's another 5% occultism so that I can fail it even harder. Professional occultist, by the way.
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says.
Another 5%. I am now a professional occultist. There's a 50-50 chance.
What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
An annotated Bible, all right. Apparently I speak Latin, thankfully, even though I don't know Phoenician. Hey, you got any of them good drugs or guns in here, man? I'm jonesing. I need a hit. Some cocaine? Little heroin? Oh, honey. Tommy guns solve everything in the Call of Cthulhu. Everything. Oh, hey. Cutscene. That isn't normal.
You who sleeps, accept this dream under your
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitagen.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Loig Hupadk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yor El Cthulhu Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Yor El Cthulhu Bogshug.
Locked.
Climb it. No, seriously, I have 60% strength. Climb it and go over.
La Cthulhu Nafal Fatagan.
I mean, over them conducting rituals down here.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
That one I can expect. I have like 20% medicine. 21%. That one, fine. I expect to lose on medical checks.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
How did you not see
His
me, buddy?
awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
How did he not see me? Blind cultists, small eye holes. Now is the time when you get the fuck out of there.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
Yep.
What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit!
Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Oh, good. Great. Oh, thanks.
They're caving in. I need to get out of here.
Right, time for that panic model. Okay, cool. That was a load-bearing cop.
My leg!
You know, the ringing usually happens when there's been an explosion. Bye.
Light.
Rocks fell. Somebody died. Fuck. Chapter 5, Riverside Institute. He's in a critical state. Also, I am impressed by the sheer number of locks that I cannot pick at, what is it, 50, 60 investigation? By that point, I should be a master fucking thief. Alright, into the madness. The crowbar of no use. Oh, great. Oh, hey, Rob Halford. Glad to see you're still doing shit after Judas Priest.
You will survive. Strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get
Bradley?
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You were bald.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Well, shit. Oh, good, a padded cell.
What happened to me?
There's
Where
the chip
am I?
pot. Oh, good, I'm in an asylum.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
That's the Elder's sign. Well, might as well wait. Now I'm back here. Woozy. Can't access my stats. Oh, this isn't gonna get annoying. Not at all.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams.
Leviathan.
They scribbled all over their maps the way to my lonely wanderings.
Are you all sailors?
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
Okay.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
Who the fuck are you? Why are they gassing my room?
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful
Uh-huh.
treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Oh, I have Pierce access again. Oh, 2 character points. Cool. Expert strength. Yeah, you know what? Sure. I'm gonna be real good at solving things with violence. Pick up some psychology and some eloquence later. Still stable insanity. Chapter 5.
What does this mean?
I don't know.
What did they inject him with?
Detective Edward Pierce. What does that mean? Expert in a level of skill. Okay.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. Sarah? Am I in an asylum?
No!
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
No! Paintings are cursed.
What did he write about the painting?
Only hit the unavoidable sanity triggers. Okay. That could have been worse. Those straps are... No, that's the wheel for the bed.
Poor wretch.
Supposed to be a straitjacket? Oh, lovely food options here.
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh no.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you not to let her come down.
I know.
So hiding makes you go insane. Okay.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there are sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Locked. Good God. What could this machine be used for?
The record of Francis Sanders. The patient seems to be suffering from psychosis, gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
It's a good thing they did, because I didn't remember anything of what was said.
If I walk, I do not stop.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurse.
What do you want?
Sleep.
Sleep?
No! Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one.
He wants sleeping pills.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Deal.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
That's the kitchen. Administration, the machine, the exit. Yeah, I'd rather not cross in front of them. Oh, no one's here?
Exactly what I need.
Seeing anyone in here? Ooh! Guards room and the maintenance room, okay. Okay, cool. Close that up. Ooh, yeah, that was a little much there for a split second. Oh, hey, I don't have to pass behind them. Cool. Not a very big floor, which I'm kind of thankful for.
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building.
See if I can pick a lock. Yes.
Perfect. Control wheel is missing.
Bolt cutters. Clearly no one will hear that.
This valve controls the pressure.
Like turning everything off. Can't use that as a wheel for reasons.
The control wheel is missing.
Memo to staff. Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear the gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you, if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there is a risk of explosion. Hmm.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
What's an ammeter? Oh, hey, I could have gone around all of that. Amp meter. Okay. Storage room. See if I can pick this lock as well. Yep.
Perfect.
That is a sledgehammer. Oh, there's a guard. So does he just patrol back and forth here? Yeah. Ah. Why all the manacles? Could be pills around here. Take the bone saw and go medic on his ass. Take the sledgehammer and beat his head in. Once he goes out, I'll have time to look around for pills. And parts. Seriously, where the fuck are y'all keeping the sleeping pills?
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Nah, really? There's a lot of gauze bandages. Take a fucking mallet to this dipshit. Where are the fucking sleeping pills? It's telling me there's something in here. No, that's telling me that there's an item to be found. They're not in here. Despite what it's saying, they are not in here. And once he comes in and goes by, look right on past.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
Oh.
Scopolamine F. My new friend's sleeping pills.
History of medicine. Time to leave. Keeps telling me there's something here. Ah, down here on the floor, maybe? No. Also, I'm surprised I passed that medicine check. Scopolamine F does not exist. 23% chance, that. Oh, that was a different thing, actually. Quinn. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm looking for is the thing. I ain't found it. Well, do you know what it is? Because I am fucking lost. I cannot find this shit, whatever it is. Not the wheel. I mean, where do I need to be looking?
I could use this control
God.
to turn the valve I saw.
It was back behind the thing, and I never looked in there. Never mind, Ugsy. Oh, off into maintenance, gonna cause me an explosion. Hand over some pills, cause an explosion. You know, the usual.
Now for the next step.
Oh. This incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date. Breviary of Medicine, Tome 1. Some more medical progression. 25% medicine. I'm curious what's down that way, honestly.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away!
Have I activated anything? I can still increase the load.
Okay, he's pulling him away.
Get me out!
That was close.
Welling up inside me. I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 6. 4, 5. Just a few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days at most. No more.
It's done. Now for the others.
Archives? Yeah, I'm interested in the archives. No one in here but me.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Wasn't it her first attempt at the fire at the mansion?
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds?
Document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned after he had shown grave signs of madness. Okay, this is hiding.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Okay, I'm done in here. Though I suspect Dude Johnson's going to come in. We're going to play Ring Round the Rosie. Or not. What the fuck? Was not ready for that. That put him on alarm. And now he's calmed down. Added cell. Shackles. Blood. Yeah, one of these things is not like the others. How far down you coming, buddy? All the way, looks like. Nope. Taking a turn. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Well, shit. Saved me the trouble. Cool. Got my distraction.
I can still increase the load.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go cause an explosion. I noticed that, Uzi. I approve. Oh, I gotta do this for all of these.
This lever must turn on the gas machine.
You may have been right, Uggs, that I need,
There's nothing happening.
I need one more wheel. That might be why you remembered it being in a different location. Wait. Thing here. Well, as you know, I am the thing finder. You know, what is stopping me from just taking... Oh, it sucked all right.
The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
There we go.
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Who did this? Somebody here?
Hell's teeth. Who's gonna think we did this? We gotta tell him.
Yep, gonna have to go through here.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
What is the exact nature of the beast you're running away from?
You've got instinct, a sensitivity for the invisible. It puts you in danger. The creature that is pursuing me is not from our world.
After what I've seen so far on this island, I'm ready to believe you.
Don't do that! Do not believe, or you'll end up like us all.
What happened to you, Sanders?
The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong.
It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
She's a witch.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Oh,
Sanders,
boy.
Pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Oh.
No!
Sanders! What the hell?
Dimensional Shambler.
I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
Hang around, have a look at stuff. See if we can get some occult goodies. Or some medicine knowledge. Oh, being stingy with the goods. Oh. Oh, the gas. Right, because I opted to, blow the gas. Oh,
Damn.
good.
The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Back at the Hawkins mansion. Dying in full view. Sanity damage? I figured there'd be some for that. Is the gas. Oh, hi, Leviathan.
Who goes there?
Oh, hey, we're back in the
Nightmare again.
Nightmare House.
I need a drink.
How's Pierce doing sanity-wise? Shaken. The ordeals you've gone through have left their mark. You manage the best you can. You keep your mind busy. You still have some way to go. Who knows where your mind could lead you along the paths of insanity. Death of Francis Sanders. Let's see. 3 character points available. 85% chance on strength. 70% is pretty damn good for now. Let's boost up our psychology, maybe? Investigation, perhaps? That to 70? I'm noticing I'm not losing my mind as much as I expected. Oh, undiscovered objects will not appear in-game. Okay. Let's go to 75% on investigation. 4-5 investigation, 4-5 strength, 3-5 psychology, occultism, 2-5 medicine. Interesting. Not very eloquent. Passable. Spot hidden. Amateur medicine, which hey, better than nothing. Water. Francis Sanders, the art dealer, died before my eyes. The Shambler, linked to Sarah Hawkins. Fellows of the Riverside Institute. Moby Dick, a ritual dagger, Celtic runes, annotated Bible. They've been overwritten or annotated. Breviary of Medicine, Tome 1. First in a series of 3 volumes.
Who knows what he could do with what you say?
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Are you alive?
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right?
Charles.
You look like
Who
you
it could
saw
be.
a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. They were performing some kind of ritual. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they be the focus of the cult?
You're all in on it, aren't you?
Right?
So you think me gullible?
No, not at all.
What else did you uncover, Mr. Pierce?
You should be dead.
You two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
You should be dead. Your memory seems to be
Bradley,
failing.
what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital. And called on Marie's help to get you released.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
Remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
You don't fucking say.
I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, and chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household,
yeah,
please
her
spare
gestures
the widow
are
the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Game saved, and with that, I'm gonna call it here, because it's 1 in the goddamn morning, and I've been going for 3 hours. 3 hands, yeah, that's right. Thank you for coming out, everybody. This has kind of been interesting. I want to see where it goes. That said, holy shit. The models, the jank, the everything. This fully deserves the title of Eurojank. Oh, shit. Have a good morning, everybody. I'll see you all around. Good night.